Remove duplicates from sorted array. First, let's discuss the question. Given an integer array nums sorted in non-decreasing order, remove the duplicates in place such that each unique element appears only once. The relative order of the elements should be kept the same. Then return the number of unique elements in nums. Consider the number of unique elements of nums to be k. To get accepted, you need to do the following things. Change the array nums such that the first k elements of the nums contain the unique elements in the order they were present in nums initially. The remaining elements of nums are not important as well as the size of nums, and then return k. So what they are saying is, I am having an array which is 1, 1, 2 and 3. In this case, I need to remove all the duplicates from this array, and whatever unique elements will remain, that I need to shift towards the starting. Meaning, this is 1, so this is unique, right? We'll keep it here. Then again we have 1. Now this is a duplicate, so we won't be considering this. Next we have 2. This is unique, so we'll put 2 here. Next is 3. This is also unique, so we'll put 3 here. Now this last place can be anything. This does not matter at all. So at the end, what you need to return is the number of unique elements in the array. In our case, the number of unique elements are 3. So we'll return 3. Now when this test case will be checked, first it will check that the number that you have returned, is it equal to the number of unique elements in the array or not. If it is, then it will check that what are the first 3 elements of your array right now. So those should be the unique elements of your array. So how are we going to approach this? So I'll write the test case here. It is 1, 1, 2 and 3. So we will be maintaining 2 variables I and j. I will keep the track of current element. The current element of our array that we are considering, that we are checking whether it is duplicate or unique. And j will keep track of the index where we'll place our unique element. Tracks the index to place unique element. So now this j will start from 1. Why we are starting from 1? Because whenever we are considering this single element, so this will always be sorted. This will always be unique, right? One number can't be compared with other numbers, right? So this is always unique. So we'll start j from 1. Then we'll loop from I equals to 1 till n. N, let's suppose, is having the size of our array, arr.size. So we are looping from 1 to n. Now why we are looping from 1? Because we will be comparing our current element with the previous element. So for that we are looping from 1. Now since it is given to us in the question that our array will be sorted, so if we are comparing our current element with the previous element, then it will work, right? Because if our array would not have been sorted, in that case we might encounter a number later on which might already have occurred, like which we would have already placed at the jth index. But since in this case the array is already sorted in increasing order, we don't have to worry about it. We can just compare the current element with the previous element. So what we'll do here is we'll check that if my arr of I, if my current element, that is arr of I, is not equals to arr of I minus 1, that is the previous element, meaning we have got a unique element, it is not duplicated. So in that case, we'll put this current element arr of I at arr of j, and we'll increment j by 1, right? So what will happen is, when I am looping over this array, this indexes are 0, 1, 2 and 3. So in the starting, my I will be 1 and my j will also will be 1. And my array is 1, 1, 2 and 3. So when it will start, it will check what is arr of 1. Arr of 1 is 1. So is arr of 1 and this is arr of 0. So are both of these equal? Yes, they are. 1 is equals to 1. So it won't do anything. Our I will be incremented to 2. Then it will check, is arr of 2 not equals to arr of 1. So that is 2 and 1. So these are not equal. We have found a unique element. So what we'll do? ARR of 1 equals to ARR of 2, meaning we will put 2 here. 1 was already here, here we will put 2. Then we'll increment j by 1. So j will become 2 now. Next, our I will increment to 3. Now it will check that ARR of 3 not equals to ARR of 2. So in this case, 3 is not equals to 2, right? So it will go inside this and it will do ARR of 2 equals to ARR of 3. So we'll put 3 here. And after this, our loop will end and this will be 3. So this we are not worried at all as it won't be checked. Now at the end, we'll simply return j. See, right now, when we put 3 here, our j got incremented to 3. So as you can see that the number of unique elements were 3 and our j is also 3. So here j is denoting the number of unique elements in our array. So we can return this as our answer and our array will be replaced with the number of unique elements in the beginning in place. So let's code this out. So first we'll take a variable j and initialize it with the value 1. Then we'll loop. We'll take I equals to 1 till nums.size and we'll do I++. Now inside this we'll check that if nums of I is not equals to nums of I minus 1. If it is not equals to, then we'll put nums of j equals to nums of I. And then we'll increment j by 1. And then at the end, we'll return j. So let's run this. Now in this case, we are just looping from 1 till the end of the array. So our complexity will be big O of n. Now our test cases are also accepted. So we'll submit this. It got accepted. Thank you so much for watching.